Yes, guys, we're live. We're back again. It's the next game. There was a 2 hour break, but we're still here. We're still standing strong. We're gonna watch the next couple of games. It's two more: Ecuador, Curacao, and then after that, it's Tunisia against Japan. But we will watch every single game. That has is what I said, so we're gonna stick by it. Hi, strongman. How you doing? Are you gonna watch the Ecuador game? Ecuador against Curacao. Curacao are gonna get absolutely smashed. They're gonna get annihilated. Are you watching the game? Ecuador, Curacao. Ecuador against Curacao. Who's winning this game? Who's gonna get the win? Dennis Undorf got the win. Dennis Undorf got the win for Germany. Dennis Undorf. I think 3-0 Ecuador. I think Ecuador too. I do think Ecuador are going to win. How many are they going to score? That's the question. How many goals are they going to get? I think they're going to score a few. How many are they going to score? Let's see. It starts in 10 minutes. Both teams will score. You think Curacao will score, Anthony? You think Curacao will get a goal? I don't know about that. Who's winning this game, guys? Who is going to get the win? I'm not quite sure. Nah, I'm messing. I know exactly who's getting the win. Ecuador are getting the win. Ecuador are going to get the win. They're going to smash Curacao. Absolutely smash them. Attack not as good as it could be. They got enough. Even Enna Valencia, who is a little bit older now, is more than enough. Ecuador are going to beat Curacao, and that's for sure. And that basically means Germany, Ecuador is a shootout, but I don't know how it works. I don't know who could go top. I don't know how that group works. Thank you for the follow, AJ, because Germany have beaten Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast have beaten Ecuador. If Ecuador beat Germany, it's like a triangle of wins and losses. So it's going to be a little bit hard to figure out. I think it's going to then come down to goal difference. But let's see. Curacao are they're gonna concede goals. They are gonna concede goals. Yeah, but it was the guy who said Ecuador 6 goals, 3 goal. Germany game. That was a great game. A super sub. Yeah, Dennis Undav came on, 2 goals. Sky, what happened with Havertz? Havertz, Sky, what happened? He didn't play well. Appreciate it, Michael. I mean, this one we've had to wait for. There was a 2 hour break instead of one. And yeah, we're gonna watch this and then the next one and pray that these two games are good. But I'm glad I'm keeping you entertained. I hope these guys keep me entertained. Honestly, I do. Yeah, there's a 2 hour break for the next one too. Do you think Curacao will win? No. The times of these World Cup games is brutal. It is brutal. He looks lost. He looks so lost. So lost. Havertz that goes to Toronto. It's the same for the next match as well. It is. It is. What do you think score will be? Ecuador win. I think Ecuador will win this match. Like, if you've watched the first game, they played well against Ivory Coast. Curacao, just so poor. Undav will be start. Yeah, he should start now. I think Havertz has got to get dropped. Havertz has got to be on the bench. Like, what are we doing here? Every single game, Justin. How you doing, Cam? We're back for another one. This one, a 2 hour break. I think it's caught me, man. It's caught me. I can feel it. When there's like that 1 hour break, I haven't got enough time to feel tired. This one has caught me. It has caught me. Ivory Coast is a dark horse of the World Cup. I've been stuck in traffic for an hour till now because of Germany public viewing. Wow, a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people definitely went out to watch it. And Amalia, listen, Dennis Undav gets the 3 points. If it's not for him, Germany don't win. Germany do not win, but they do win because of Dennis Undav, who has got the most GA at the World Cup. He's at the very top, ahead of Messi, ahead of Jonathan David. He is at the top. He's got 3 goals, 2 assists. He's got five GA. Kessier, yeah, Kessier scored. How did Adingra not shoot? Why did Adingra not shoot? Is Ecuador, yeah, Ecuador, I mean, from the first game, what I saw, they played well. They were lucky to lose. Lucky to lose. They went crazy. I'm not surprised. Undav scored late. Were you watching the game? Score prediction, ran, made it back for the Undav winner. User, he got it, man. He got the goal right at the end. It was a great touch, great pass, and good finish. Dennis Undav, he's top at the World Cup with GA, right at the top. Yeah, at least this year. Thank God it is. Thank God. Curacao can't go through that defense. Yeah, Sky, this is Ecuador are winning. Like, Curacao scored 1 goal against Germany. I think that in itself was a miracle. They're like, this is Ecuador all day long. All day long. Look at the formation they're playing. They know Curacao are just going to have 5 at the back. They've put 6 players in attack. Like, what I can see online is a 5-4-1 for Curacao and a 3-1-4-2. Like, Ecuador are they're going for it. I don't know. I don't do any tips or anything like that. I just watch the game. Who's winning this? Ecuador, I think. The trainer hated him and now he saved him. Yeah. Dennis Undav comes on, saves Germany, saves the manager, and now he has to start. Has to start the last game. I think that the first Germany goal should. I think that the first Germany goal should be given. Yeah, that one looks soft. The second one's definitely a foul. Second one is he takes out the man. I think it's Musiala. First one soft. I think the keeper's weak. I don't want to see Leroy Sané on my team again. Yeah, Sané, boy oh boy, boy oh boy. Nah, it's on BBC. Is it when feel bad when people are talking about watch players, their feelings? These guys get paid a lot of money, Lala. Like, for instance, I'll give you an example. A player that played in that game plays for my club. He had a very bad game. He earns £280,000 a week. Dollars, that's like 320, 330. He's making a lot of money. We can criticize. We can definitely criticize. Like 280 a week? Havertz was poor, very poor. For the Germany goal, I predicted 4-1. It's tight. It was tight. Nketiah is starting. So you got winning. Who you think will win here? I think Ecuador will win this game. If you watch the first game between Ecuador and Ivory Coast, Ecuador looked very good. Curacao looks so bad. And both teams. Let's see if Curacao get a goal. Why isn't Kepi playing in the midfield the first Ecuador match? Was he playing? He was playing left-sided centre back, and he was getting absolutely destroyed by Diamande for pace. Guys, I'm gonna have to go down because the game's about to start, and I don't want to miss it. The keeper bump into Kimmich. Kimmich for which one, Sky? You Japan. Yeah, I'm doing Japan. I'm doing Japan Tunisia in 4 hours. I am every single game, guys. When I say it, I don't lie. I'm gonna do every single World Cup game. We will be there. I mean, Kai was playing well until his goal got overturned. Kai had a stinker tonight. Kai Havertz had an absolute stinker, and he deservedly got hooked. He was bad. I thought the game was half one. Now it's 1 o'clock. Starts in 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Well, yeah, 2 minutes. The first one, the first one, the first goal. Havertz doesn't get to it. Undav does from the cross. It's a great cross. We sleep after the Tunisia and Japan game. That's when we go straight to bed. We need the sleep because these breaks. I mean, the next break is gonna be tough. Thank you for the heart, Miramin. What did you make of that Germany winner? I mean, Kai was playing well until his goal got overturned. Now Kai was poor. I have to be honest. Havertz was really poor in that game. Really poor. Like I didn't see any quality from him, and his goal got overturned. I mean, the goal was an open goal. Can Curacao score? They got a goal against Germany. I think Undov saved Germany. Do you post any of your live commentary on? Yeah, I mean, I'm on there. I'm live on there as well. So I'm live on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok, all at the same time. All at the same time. Do you reckon it'll be a high score game? I mean, look at what happened between Germany and Curacao. Curacao, no. If Curacao lose here, they're knocked out. Yeah, if Curacao, no, actually, Curacao are still alive because they have Ivory Coast left to play. If they have to beat Ivory Coast, if they lose tonight, Kai was shocking. Like, let's be honest. Like, he was bad. He was bad. Nemecha was very good. He played so aggressively and unfair against Germany. Not gonna lie, everyone was so mad. They played well. You know what? They came so close to winning Ivory Coast. Pepe puts it on a plate for Adingra. Adingra should have shot. Decides to take a touch. Defender gets back. Every single game, Callum. Every single game. You know why today was 2 hour break? No, yesterday there was a half an hour break between two games, and today there's 2 hour break. But I think this is the end. I think after the games tonight, there's none of this 2 hour break because 2 hour break is going to put people to sleep. It's putting me to sleep. There is actually one more break between Argentina, Austria. They play on Monday at 6 p.m. and then 2 hours later, France, Iraq, and that's it. After that, the breaks are back to normal. 1 hour breaks. 1 hour breaks. I can do these until the knockouts. Knockouts it changes again. Games on the way. Let's see what Ecuador do. How many did they score? That's the question. That is the question. How many goals do Ecuador score? I think it's going to be a few. This is not the right way. This is. Easy win for Ecuador. Who do you reckon will win? Is Curacao scoring? Answer. Yoj. Curacao scored against Germany. Let's see if they score against Ecuador. How you doing, Fellaini? Ecuador is three at the back, yeah. Hincapié is one of them. Pacho the other. I'm not sure who the right-sided centre back is. Thank you for the follow, Kema. Who do you reckon will win? Ecuador's going to win this game. Like, there's no point of discussing it really. Curacao was so bad in the first game, and Ecuador are gonna beat them. If they play like they played against Ivory Coast, they definitely win. He was running the midfield. We need to get him. Good evening, Miran. Hope you're doing well. Good match. Very good match. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Romain. How are you doing? This 2 hour break has not helped. I have to be honest. Chance, Ena Valencia, Ecuador. What a save! Oh my god, what a save! What a save! Oh my days, how has he saved it? How? How did he save that? Honestly, how has that been saved? I'm in shock. We haven't seen the replay. That has woken me completely up. What a save! I mean, it was like a dead cert goal. I was literally about to say it, and Ecuador take the lead, but what a save! I mean, if they keep a clean sheet, which is not going to happen, very unlikely. Guys, I'm gonna have to go to the bottom. There's a lot of comments, and I do want to watch this game, but I will read all comments. Have you looked at the as it stands knockout stage? I haven't looked at it on that website. I use FootMob, and I look at that quite often. But as it stands, Curacao have a point. Ecuador have a point. How has he not scored? He gets ahead. Yeah, he does the right thing. Goes. Keeper does so well. It's a bad miss, but he's made a great save. He has made a great save. Oh my. Thank you for the follow, N. Who do you think will win against Japan, Tunisia? Let's see. Let's see. Ace, Japan's later. That's in 4 hours' time. Thank you for the follow, Julissa. Get the keeper to, yeah, literally. Like, if we're talking about someone needing followers and deserves, that was one heck of a save. But the thing is, even after that, he probably concedes like 3 or 4. But that was one great save. Like, that is fully. What can you even say? What a save. You too, Romain. Good to see you too. Is this. It is live. It is live. I hope Curacao wins. Thank you for the follow, Mitchell. Ridiculous save, Kyron, honestly. I still can't believe it. I was about to say, and Ecuador take the lead, but he's just pulled out. That's got to be up there as one of the best saves at the tournament. He's through on goal. He does the right thing, gets in front of the defender, because then if the defender brings him down, it's a penalty. It's an incredible save. Thank you for the follow, Joel. Bro, why you never sleep? I'll sleep soon, Quinton. I'll sleep soon. I sleep when the games are done. Thank you for the follow, Juanito. Why is no one talking about the ball? Yeah, the ball's good, but the save is something else. The ball's good, but the save is incredible. 10-1 for Curacao. If Curacao loses, they are out. They're not out because they have Ivory Coast in their last game. If they win that, they'll be ahead of Ivory Coast. But they're not. Let's be honest. They're not winning anything. They're not going to get a win. I'm using OBS. They type where to watch. I'm watching it on BBC One. Yeah, it's mad, Jay. I'll be honest. Absolutely mad. Now, Curacao aren't out. If they lose, they're not out. Because they'll be on 0 points. Ivory Coast have 3 points. If they beat Ivory Coast, they'll be ahead of Ivory Coast on goal difference. But if Curacao now beat Ecuador, Ecuador are out. Ecuador can't lose. Every single game, calorie. Putting on a few calories. Does that make sense? Putting on a few calories? Probably not. Enna Valencia's in again. Doesn't the chip in the ball make it unpredictable from a long shot? He's in the box. Enna Valencia's in the box and the keeper saves. It's incredible. Like, that is definitely one of the saves of the tournament so far. But that was so close to just saying 1-0, Enna Valencia, and it's begun. But no. Yeah, it's a great save, Asa. So Germany statistically are already qualified, aren't they? Germany statistically, no. Qualified as in first or second. Yes, first or second, they're qualified. But the issue they have is Ecuador chance Tahith Chong. Tahith Chong. Curacao, it's a poor ball. Really poor ball. If Ecuador win this game, they play Germany in the last game. If they beat Germany, they'll both be on 6 points, but Ecuador will be ahead of Germany on head-to-head. But then Ivory Coast, if they beat Curacao, they'll be on 6 points as well. So this group has a bit of a technicality. I'm not sure how they're going to figure this one out. Because the head-to-heads, one team has beaten one team, the other team has beaten the other team, and the other team has beaten the other team. So it's going to have to go down to goal difference. but I'm not sure how they figure it out. What bad shot. I need Valencia to get a goal. Ecuador for the win. Ecuador for the win. I have BBC. BBC One. I don't get how Ecuador can be out, but Curacao can't. Because Curacao still have Ivory Coast. Ecuador, because they've lost to both, they would have then lost to both. They've lost to Ivory Coast, right? And if they lose to Curacao now, they can never get ahead of those teams because they won't have enough points. They'll be on 0. Germany have 6. So if they beat Germany, they'll be on 3. But because Curacao would have then beaten them, Ivory Coast beat them, Germany are too far from them, they would be out. Curacao still have Ivory Coast. Quick maths. Fast reactions. Thank you for the follow, 8311. There's 14 comments. Guys, I do want to watch this game. I'm going to try my best to quickly read. Should I stay awake and watch it or go sleep? Watch maybe first half. If it's not good, go sleep. Curacao through. Is he onside? Chance! Curacao. Hincapie's there. Piero Hincapie. Piero. 4 teams in a group. Ivory Coast will win. That game happened already. Oh, but Ivory Coast will smash Curacao. This Curacao isn't bad. They can't fill any. That chance for Enna Valencia, that should have been 1-0. The start of the goals. The start of the goals. Can this end in a tie? I mean, every game can end in a tie. This game is Curacao. What are they ranked? 82nd against Ecuador, who are 23rd. If you didn't watch the first game, I'd say go off the ranks. I watched the first game, and Ecuador were very good. They were good. They were unfortunate. Ahmad scored right at the end. They didn't deserve to lose. No team deserved to lose that night. But Ecuador did lose. Let's see if they score. Estepinian does well. I won't be surprised if Curacao wins. I will be massively surprised if Curacao wins. Massively. Should be 3-0. I hope in my heart for the underdogs Curacao, but they can't yet. For 90 minutes, it's going to be impossible almost. Let's have some water. Ecuador low-key don't deserve the rank. I say 1-1. London's red, and it always has been. Would that have been the fastest goal? How many seconds was it? It happened really early. I'm not sure exactly how many seconds. Was it in the very first minute? Or, I think it was the second. Who's playing? It is Ecuador against Curacao. Let's see. Let's see. Ecuador should win this game. Thank you for the follow, Loss. Chance. Keeper saves. Curacao keeper makes the save. He looks good. Yeboah looks good. He looked dangerous in the first game. Havertz, Premier League champion. 2-0 Ecuador. And 1. Maybe stop with the predictions, SP. I got 8 legs. You think Rafinha is going to be out? Yeah, if it's a hamstring, it's done. And that will be the second. We saw one. It was the Ivory Coast player. What was his name? He went down in that game as well. It looked like his World Cup's done as well. And this is just the group stages, the second round. As the competition goes on, we're going to see more of it. Let's see if they score again, Curacao. They scored against Germany and Neuer. But you expect Ecuador to score a couple of goals They've lost the game, so for them, goal difference is important, especially considering Ivory Coast have an opportunity to play this team next. And Ivory Coast beat them. I didn't sports recap. I don't. I just watch. Prediction 3-1 Ecuador. Chance Ecuador. Chance Ecuador. Wide. Wide. Where was I with the comments? This game is better than the Brazil-Haiti game. That game, yeah, the second half was terrible. Ione, I'm from England. I'm from London. What about you? Realistically, you only need to win 1-0 for every game. Nah, you need goal difference. Because in this game, in this group, Jerry, they've beaten each other. So it's going to come down to goal difference at some point. Ivory Coast beat Ecuador. Germany beat Ivory Coast. But if Ecuador beat Germany, it's like a triangle of teams beating each other but losing. So I think goal difference comes into play at some point. You think Portugal will win against... I mean, if they don't win against Uzbeks, then send them home. They've got to beat Uzbekistan. They've got to be better than they were in the first game. Excited to see him all tomorrow. Let's see if he starts. Cami came off the bench in the last game. We had Ferran Torres stinking up the gaff. Stinking up the screen, stinking it all up. I'm not from Birmingham, I'm from London. Score predictions, Ecuador will probably win this game. Do you reckon Spain will beat Saudi? Yeah, I mean, they've got to start winning a game. They've got to win a game. Can't draw another one. Who's in the group? Uruguay. Uruguay could finish top. Spain need to win. You still not play. The game started. Curacao can't stay up regardless. Goal differences. Yeah, for Curacao it's not goal difference though. If Curacao beat Ecuador and beat Ivory Coast, the group is just crazy. The look of it, because they're beating each other. Need to see what happens. Oh, can they clear Curacao? Curacao are living very dangerously. Very dangerously. Sports recap, can we... Yeah, can we just chill? We don't want none of that here. Not in this live. You can go somewhere else and do that. But here, we don't do tips. We don't do tips. We just watch and enjoy. And the last game was very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Have you heard... I don't sports recap. Have you heard of the... What's that? Maybe I might have done. Oh yeah, you gotta go, man. Talking too much. Too much. CR7 song? Possibly. If I hear it, I might know it. Yeah, they've been muted. Do you think England will win the World Cup? Yeah, I mean, England are one of the favourites. For me, France are the ones. France are very strong. Very, very strong. How's Curacao looking? They're surviving. They've survived 17 minutes and 25 seconds. They are surviving. Curacao on the attack. It's a terrible shot. Taith Chong. Taith Chong blocked. Shoots again. Blocked again. Thank you for the follow, Jessica. France have got the best team, without a doubt. Yeah, the best attack. The scariest attack. This group looks the best outside of Curacao. It does. Curacao just... They're just there for the vibes. Do you think England can beat Portugal in round of 32? Yeah, I mean, the way Portugal are playing now, they could get beaten by Colombia. They might not even finish first or second. They could finish third. They have to beat Uzbekistan. Have to beat them. Hi Tyler, how you doing? Both score and draw. Let's see. Hit me. Where is CR7? The song is technically, but it's so funny. Portugal won't get grouped. But they might finish third, second. They could finish anywhere. The way they played, if they play like that again, it's not looking good. But DR Congo are a good team. This looks like a 0-0. This is not a 0-0. This is a Ecuador win. It's just a matter of when they score. Yeah, go for it, Jerry. What's with these? I don't know. I don't know, Jay. I'll be honest. Don't know where they've come from. Yo, Harris, how you doing? What are your top five to win? Top five? I give you top two. Top two is France, England. I think those guys have been. What a ball, Hincapié. Piero Hincapié. Valencia can't score. Valencia doesn't want to score. That's what it looks like. He doesn't want to score. It's a great cross. Hincapié does it again. They should play him left wing back and just let him run up, put crosses in. Play Estepinian as the left-sided centre back. I don't know how he's missed. Appreciate it, Harris. Boring game so far. Did you see the save? Elias, the Curacao keeper, has made save of the tournament. Or one of them at least. I can't check it now though, Jerry. That's the thing. I'll check it later. He could have made that. Valencia has no goals. No goals. Yeah, I mean the first one's incredible. Like, how has he not scored? Given away. Arsenal jersey during the World Cup. Pack it up, bro. Just for that, tomorrow another one comes. I was thinking maybe take a day break. Tomorrow we was like neutral, just t-shirt. But just for that comment, tomorrow the next Arsenal top's coming out. Choose a year, guys. What year should I wear? What year should I bring out? Yeah, but Valencia can't finish to save his life. I'm shattered, real. This break, this 2-hour break, is not it. I'd rather the one because it doesn't give me any time to really. It just keeps me going. This 2-hour break has. I think half time we've got to have a coffee. Half time we definitely need a coffee. I think it's going to be 0-0 or 1-1. Gabriel UCL winner top. I'll see if I can find that. Nah, you got a pre-order for next season when he wins it. We have the same amount of goals in the World Cup this year as Ronaldo. We have the same amount of goals in the World Cup this year as Ronaldo. You scored a goal, no? Oh, as in us, yeah, in the chat. Yeah, true. In the chat, we've scored the same amount. But I thought you meant South Africa, and South Africa have a goal. Ronaldo doesn't. South Africa should have won their game. They had a chance right at the end. I don't know who the player was, but he mishit it. Curacao are on high press though, just not attacked. Curacao, come on. Curacao are gonna get, I think, beaten here. How many are we going for? If we're being completely honest, this is gonna be at least 3 goals. How many in the first half? They're just defending. They're defending, and on the counter, they just don't look good. Tahith Chong is the only one that you can see maybe getting forward and creating something or doing something. The rest of them look like League Two players, if that. I feel like they're just poor. They're just poor. Tae Chong's the only one. He's got experience. Free kick. Pacho takes someone out. Is he going to get booked? This is some people's CB. This is some people's best CB in the world, yeah. Let's not forget against Curacao. Against Curacao. What's doing? Oh, not this. Not another one, man. Not another one. I'm going to have to go down. Guys, I'm going to have to go down. I'll start again. What a Meg. Is it the same Chong that played? Yeah, it is that Chong. It is that Chong. That's what I'm saying. If they've got one guy, just one. Used to play for Man United. Is he at Leicester? Where is Tae Chong now? He's at Sheffield United. He was at Birmingham City. That's why wore blue there. That's why I thought Birmingham City. But yeah, Sheffield United. And he's the only one with any quality. I can look at the rest, but Bakuna, Jurgen Lucardia used to play in Brighton. I remember him. PSV as well. Wow, he's been around. He's done Germany, Iran, China, Spain. I don't know what league in Spain this is. I don't know what league this is either. Where is CF Intercity? What division is that? Segunda. Second division. Do you know who I was thinking of with Leicester? I was thinking of Chowdhury. What about he played for Brighton? Yeah, a long time ago though. He's 32 now. Israel? Israel. I was thinking of Chowdhury. Is Chowdhury still there? What about he used to once upon a time. Where are Ecuador playing? I don't know. Stadium looks massive. I don't know where the game is. Let's check. It is in Kansas. And it's 80,000 capacity, 79,400. Chowdhury is from Leicestershire. He plays for Leicester, no? Do you think Senegal can beat Norway? Senegal, they've got a good defense, they have a midfield, and they have attackers. That is good matchup. For me, Senegal, I think finished second in that group, unless Haaland just does it. Like I don't know, Haaland is. You can't predict Haaland. You just don't know what he's going to do. If there was no Haaland and they had just a normal striker, a good striker, but a normal striker, you'd say Senegal. But Haaland, I don't know. And if you watch Premier League, we watch Champions League, you know what I mean by Haaland. Anything can happen. It's just Haaland. I know they've got Odegaard. I know they've got a few other players, Oscar Bob and whatnot, but it's Haaland's a monster. He is a monster. Do you think they will win by two? Let's see. We are going to beat them. I miss Leicester in the Prem. Leicester in the Prem. Jamie Vardy. He's in Italy. Well, he was. I don't know if he's still there. Yeah, he still plays for us. I'm just saying he's a local lad. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, but I see us beating, then smashing Iraq. Yeah, I mean Iraq. I think are going to lose every game, every single game. Keeper saves. Keeper saves. Nusa Abola. Nusa as well. Yeah, but it's Nusa Odegaard. Haaland is a different story. I'm not Turkish. No. This stadium has the record for loudest ever Loudest ever recorded, loudest ever noise. Why Curacao actually looking good? Are they? They're just defending. Like, let's look at possession, let's look at stats. But I feel like it's all one-way traffic. That's what it seems like to me. I could be wrong. Yeah, 75% to 25%. Ecuador have had 6 shots, 4 on target. Curacao have had 2 shots, none on target. This is just a matter of time. Curacao won't beat Ecuador. Haiti, Panama, Curacao, Qatar to lose every game. What a cert. Well, Qatar got a point, surprisingly, and that's Switzerland's fault. Birmingham. Birmingham? What about Birmingham? In caps as well, something happened in Birmingham. Do you think they both score? Let's see if Curacao get a goal. Curacao shot comes off his own man. And it's out of play, goal kick, Ecuador. We don't do tips here, guys. We've like tips we don't do, we just watch the game and enjoy it. We watch it and we enjoy it, and that is about it. We need a goal. The sooner the first goal goes in, the better. Because if once it does, they're gonna start flying in. But we need the first one to go in ASAP. This could be it. Oh, they've won it back. Can they counter? Ball over the top. Well played. I mean, that is risky, but he's taken the risk and it's paid off. Ecuador on the attack. You get fed up. You got fed up of me telling you about my. Yeah, we're just not doing that anymore. I don't want to turn this into like non-stop, tips, and that's not the intention. Is Ecuador gonna score this half? Let's see. They've had the best chances. They've had the chances. Had all the ball. They just need to score one, and then they're gonna score many. I don't know where I was. Have you got an England top? Yeah, I've got one from 2018. What about you, AJ? The final should be held at Luftus. Where's that? Luftus Versfield? Curacao to win. I never asked you. Thank you, Lala. I never asked you about. Although I really kind of just informed you on my losses. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but yeah, just enjoy the games. I mean, it's gonna get even better once it hits the knockouts. But yeah, just enjoy the games. Enjoy the games. How haven't they scored? The goalkeeper made an incredible save, and Enner Valencia seems like he doesn't want to score tonight. Getting the New England right away. Top got it for 60 quid. Delivery from JD. Nice. Nice. I've only got one, and it's the one from 2018. I went to the World Cup and I wore that shirt. Who did you get on the back? Did you get someone on the back? I think it ends 8-0 for Curacao. You did almost pronounce that correctly. Well done. I've never heard of that stadium before. Where is it? Is it? I don't know where it is. Reckon you'll go through your lives. Reckon you'll go far through with your lives. I've noticed more and more activity. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to get all the games in. The thing is, I would watch these games anyway. Um, Now that's a lie. I mean, this Ecuador Curacao game right here, yeah. The likelihood is I watch a little bit of it. If it's not good, wrap it up. But now that we've been watching it, you're invested. You are invested. The second half of Brazil Haiti, that one I should have just turned off. I don't know why I stuck around. I mean, that was a horrible second half. This one, I can just tell you what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. The Germany Ivory Coast game, The reason why it was so good, you didn't know what was going to happen. But you've seen Germany get knocked out in the groups before. You saw Ivory Coast play well in the first game. You just didn't know what was going to happen. Here, you know what's going to happen. I could tell you straightforward, very straightforward. Ecuador is so finished. Their offense is so bad. Curacao goalkeeper are saving them. I don't know what happened, Jay. I'll be honest with you. That second half was terrible. Honestly, I think that's the worst half of football I've seen for a very, very long time. I think Curaçao's problem is fitness. They are going to gas out quick. Yeah. And then you've got players like Hincapié that can run for like 90 minutes, 120 minutes. It's not going to be easy. Not going to be easy at all. Don't know about Enner Valencia. He's probably going to have to get taken off, but the rest, really fit. I only watched that second half because I haven't missed a minute of the World Cup. Yeah, me too. That's literally it. The one thing that I didn't, it's cost me tonight is the 2 hour gap. I should have had a coffee. Half time, guys. I think I'm gonna have to go get a coffee and come back because we want high energy and they haven't scored, so the energy's low. We need a coffee. We need a coffee. The Bulls and sometimes the Sundowns play there. Oh, okay. Did you watch the Netherlands game? I did. They took their chances and Sweden didn't take theirs. Gyökeres, for as bad as I said Havertz has played, Gyökeres missed a lot of chances too. Curacao should try not to concede too much. I don't want to see more than 3. Let's see. Could you show us the England top at half time by any chance? I'll be honest with you, I don't know where it is. But I wore it. I mean, you can go through my profile and I wore it, I think, 2 days ago when England played. When did England play? If you see me in a white shirt, that is me. That is the shirt. Just search up 2018 England shirt and it's that one. But yeah, I wore it when England played and I'm going to have to find it for when England play again, which is Tuesday. So we need to get ready. Yeah, Curacao were just defending. Like they've got their goal against Germany. They're not going to go through. They're in America. They're having a holiday. I wish I was too. Sweden shocked me. I wasn't expecting the same 5-1 they got. Yeah. They scored 5 against Tunisia and Holland put 5 past them. How is their goal? They've conceded 5 goals and their goal difference is on 0. That's crazy. That just goes to show if you can do really well in one of your games, even if you get smashed, you're still alive in the competition. Like for them, Japan game is huge, but they're not out. They'll probably need to win that to finish second, but they're not out. Curacao put in a Cape Verde. There's still a long, what? How long left in this game? It's not even 40 minutes. How does it still? I got a huge one. Like it was huge at the time, and now it's too big. But I guess you can wear too big. You just can't wear too small. I'm from Sweden. Useless team. Crumble under pressure. Sweden had chances, but the defending was so bad. The first goal, second goal, third goal are the exact same goal, and they just didn't learn. It's the same goal 3 times in a row. This keeper is unreal. 5 saves already. Yeah, 1 very good save. Will Ecuador get scored on? Get scored on? Daniel, I don't think they'll get scored on. I don't think they will. This is like a sleeping pill match. Yeah, it is sleeping pill match. That's exactly what it is. Because they haven't scored, but Ecuador will score, and then they'll score a few. You're watching Tunisia at 5. I am. My jersey's still fit because when I was a kid, I bought 2 sizes too big. Nice. Nice. That's not a bad idea. Mine fit because when I bought it, I bought a huge one. An absolutely huge one that will always fit. If Elanga was subbed at half time, at half would have ended 2-2 or 3-2. Yeah, I think Elanga's got to start the next game. Has to start the next game. Like he came on, had an impact. The nutmeg as well was naughty. You got to go with him. They need the win. But then again, yeah, Japan are going to be on 4 points. Sweden are going to have to take it to them. And if you're going to do that, Elanga, you need the pace. Are you sure about that? About what? About what, Kyron? No, wait, it's a tie, bro. There's still a lot of minutes left. I rate you, bro. I've only watched about 3. Only 3, Saf. Which ones have you watched? I'm guessing France, Senegal you watched. England, I'm guessing you watched 2. Brazil, Morocco, what, just those 3? What else? What do you think of... What do I think of Francesco Totti? He was a very good player. But why Francesco Totti of all players? Thank you for the follow, Alez Les. It wasn't that bad actually. Yeah, I saw he got flipped. I don't know if that's the one you're talking about or the one that led to the yellow card. Hincapié goes down, free kick. So random, someone asked you about, yeah, Francesco Totti is a mad one. Italy aren't even at the World Cup. I saw a post that Cape Verde plans to defend throughout the group stage. I don't know how true. Yeah, I mean, the team is... They're going to have to defend. They're in a tough group. Uruguay and even Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina in 22. They're going to have to defend for their lives. And if they can hit a team on the counter, maybe get a goal, that's what they're going to have to do. Curacao have their goal, and they got it against Germany, against Manuel Neuer, of all keepers. It's crazy work. The Ecuador are going to score. Yeah, Ecuador, I think, are going to. They're going to score. They're going to score. It's just a matter of when. It's a matter of when. Curacao just don't have the ball. Who ends group on 9 points? England, Argentina, US. They don't even. US doesn't need 9 points. US have finished top guaranteed. Mexico have finished top guaranteed. They could lose the next game and still be top. They will still be top. So they'll rest players. Chance, keeper saves again. Curacao clear. I've got a lot of comments. I'm gonna have to go to the bottom, guys. Apologies. I do want to watch the game. What do you think about Dalglish? Where are you going? Francesco Totti and now Dalglish. Yeah, Dalglish. He was a fantastic player, Dalglish. I saw a lot of him. I saw him play in his good old years. No, I've never seen Dalglish play. Dalglish was before my time. But you know, people regard him as one of the greats. One of the Scottish greats. Which player do you think gives Dane? I mean, calm down, man. Is it that time? Where are you, Dane, for these comments to be coming out? I'm from Israel and we love Arsenal. Every team plans to defend in the group stage. Bro wants to watch Caicedo. This game, Caicedo needs to be creative. That's the problem. He doesn't need to tackle. He needs to be a little bit creative. Can he do it? Valencia. I watched Brazil versus Morocco, Netherlands versus Sweden. Okay. Some good games, some very good games. I would say 3 of the best. You have to say it's 3 of the best. Can you explain how they will still be top even with a game left? So because the US beat Australia and they've beat, what's the other one? Australia and Paraguay. Even if Paraguay and Australia manage to get to 6 points, which is what the US have, they cannot overtake the US because head to head, Australia have beaten them both. And the only way this has happened is because Turkey have lost both of their games. And Turkey, if they do beat the US, could have overtaken if they had 3 points, but they have no points. So yeah, I hope that helped. I don't think it did. Alan Shearer, yeah, he was good. Alan Shearer was good. I did see a little bit of Alan Shearer. Totti's a mad one though. Out of nowhere, Francesco Totti. He was a good player. One of Italy's greats. Totti, Del Piero, Curacao just it's not good to watch. I have to be honest. It's not. Do you think that every country has a fair opportunity to qualify for the World Cup? Yeah, I mean, if it's 48 teams and we've had Curacao and Panama, I guess, made it in 20, what was it, 2022? It's different. Or was it 2018? Maybe 22. But the other teams, like Cape Verde, wouldn't have been at this World Cup if it wasn't for it being 48 teams. But they've made it, and they've got a point against Spain. So there's a give and a take. The give is you watch games like this, and the take really is they've got a draw against Spain, and it's their best ever result in the history of their nation, and it's not going to get topped. Even if they end up beating the team, I think the draw against Spain is just huge, especially given that French are the European champions. But they're going to need, if they do ever get back into this tournament, Cape Verde, Curacao, they're going to need one of the others to be in the same group. And then they have a chance. They can't be the only team in the group. They're just going to get beaten by everybody. We're drawing points with Ghana. The new head to heat rule is terrible. No worries, Ioni. Defo just packs him on FIFA. Yeah, that's probably what it is, isn't it? That is probably what it is. And he's asking me like I know the stats on the card. Brother, I haven't played it in years. I couldn't tell you what his rating is. Curacao goalkeeper had an incredible, yeah, he had an incredible save from what's his name from Enna Valencia. Enna Valencia has to score. It's an incredible save. Turkey got kicked out. Yeah, they're eliminated. Ecuador needs 3 forward. What do you think of Jeremy Doku leaving the Belgium squad? I mean, he's having like. Firstly, I don't even think Belgium are gonna get that far. So this has come out right. I don't think Belgium get that far. So it's not gonna make no difference because they're all gonna be going home. It's not just Doku. It's not just Doku. They're all gonna be on the same flight. It's not gonna be him leaving by himself. But yeah, he said that, and he's having a kid. Like he's gonna play for Belgium again in 4 years. He's played at multiple international tournaments for Belgium. Um, yeah, I mean, if they're still in and he goes, he should go. Belgium should still be good enough to it's Belgium. They got Trossard, they got De Bruyne, they got Lukaku. They do have other players. Might have to bring back Carrasco. Liverpool lads turned up today. Isak did. Gakpo always does though. Gakpo for Netherlands is a different player. When he puts on the orange, he gets these superpowers. When he puts on the red, they disappear. Completely disappear for Liverpool. But in the orange, it shines. Guys, we're going to have to go back to the bottom. We're going to start again. Apologies. How's it looking? Gravenberch did. Vertonghen and Alderweireld duo in 2030 will be there. No, they're not there anymore, but they're going to need Carrasco. If Doku goes, I don't know who plays on that side. I'm guessing De Ketelaere or maybe, I don't know, Castagna moves further forward. No idea who they put there. I can have a look. We can check it. Not sure who it's going to be. Not really sure who they had in the first game. I know it was Doku and Trossard, but what was the changes that they made? Doku, Trossard. Salamakers? Luka Bacchio, maybe? Yeah, one of those two. One of those two. It's either going to be Salamakers or Luka Bacchio. Is Yamal start? He has to start. If he's fit, has to start. It's a free kick for Curacao. Imagine they score here. Imagine they get a goal before half time. Just imagine. Free kick. He's getting pulled. It is a foul. When is Neymar playing? I know as much as you do, brother. You think Curacao can pull this off? You think Ecuador? Yeah, I mean, there's a 45 minutes left in the second half. Let's see. How many Arsenal players would you trade for Harry Kane? For Harry Kane, I'll give him Havertz. We can do a swap deal. Will Ecuador win this game? Why did Doku leave? He's expected to have a baby, I think, first week of July. So it may, yeah. He's the thing is, Belgium aren't even going to be there. Belgium probably get knocked out. But yeah, his partner's expecting first week of July. So yeah, obviously he should leave and go be there for the birth of his child. Like people are criticizing him is just stupid. Like it's stupid. They should be good enough to get by without Doku. It's gonna be for one game. But yeah, half time. Half time. This match race was didn't place. Curacao be okay with the draw. Ecuador need to step up. They do. They really do. What are your thoughts on Andrea Bazzagli? Bazzagli. Is he the best one out of the lot? So there's Bazzagli, Bonucci, Chiellini. I think Chiellini. Well, Bonucci as well. Bonucci. Bazzagli as well. All three were great. But yeah, Bazzagli, a good defender. All ball, Curacao winning this. That was just about a foul. Neymar just, yeah, literally, just for the pictures, for the vibes. Because he's injured. If he's injured, why did he go? Yeah, Neymar's just there for the vibe, I'm telling you. Yeah, João Pedro should have been there. Ecuador broke goal at 90. Yo, it's half time and no goal. No goal. How was that a foul on Caicedo? No idea. Ecuador playing bad. Just let him spend time without his baby. Let him spend time without his baby. He's going to be there for the birth of his child. It's not a case of leaving family behind and going. He wants to be there for the birth. I think that's different. I think if you've got children, you go away for work, that's a different story. But he wants to be there for when the child is born. Going on vacation when the company is getting liquid. Yeah, the thing is, they're all going back. It's not just Doku that's going to be going back. I think the whole Belgian squad is going back. That Belgium team is not good. Like it's not the Belgium team of 2018. Golden generation is over. You look at the bench. I looked at that bench and I was thinking, who's going to come on? I had to just pluck two names because it's not. There's no Hazard. There's no Carrasco. It's not the same team. It's not. No Neymar, no Rafinha. Yeah, no Rafinha is going to be big. Neymar is neither here nor there, but Rafinha is a big one. He's a big miss. But then Rayan, Endrick, Martinelli, they've got options. Who's playing better, bro? Haven't been able to watch Ecuador by a mile. They've had a lot of the ball. They've had the best chances, the only real chances, and it's just a matter of time before they score. Pirlo, Chiellini, Marchisio. Yeah, I mean, the team was great. The UA team was stacked with those guys. Vidal, Marchisio. Just looking at the goals from earlier, Netherlands. Let's see. Don't spam. You will get muted. The brother just let him spend time with his baby. Yeah, literally. Just let him go be there for the birth, and he'll be back for the next game. The likelihood is they don't even make it. Like, it's come out right, but Belgium aren't even gonna get to that stage. They're gonna get knocked out. It's not a good team. Guys, I'm going to the bottom. But if you're gonna ask me when will Ecuador score or how many goals Ecuador watch, they will get a goal. Gyökeres had that chance. That was the chance he should have scored. He went low, he should have gone high and absolutely smashed it. We've seen Saibari do it, we've seen multiple players do it. He's gone low and Verbruggen gets down really well. Ecuador does not know how to finish. Only acceptable dark horses are Colombia and Norway, Japan as well. Let's not forget Japan. They play in 3 hours' time. 3 hours' time, Japan play their second game. And we will be there. We will most definitely be there. However, we first need a coffee. So, should I end? I think I'm going to have to end this live because I'm going to be a couple of minutes and then I'm going to restart it. So I'm going to be back in a couple of minutes. Either that or go on mute, but you guys are going to be bored. So I'm going to end this live. I'm going to be back in literally 3-4 minutes time. So see you guys real soon. Thank you for the likes, for the follows. I will be back in about 3-4 minutes, but it will still be half time. Like, second half, I don't think starts until, how long was that? 4 minutes, 10 minutes. So I'll be back in about 5. And then second half starts 5 minutes after that. But yeah, see you guys in a little bit. It's not been a great half. But yeah, we will be back. Thank you for joining. See you guys in 5 minutes.